Although honestly, if we're detonating cold axes, then it shouldn't really matter that much. But even still, 40% is it's like 3 seconds off of this, whereas 40% for this is 7 or 8 seconds. Yeah, I think we keep this. How do we mark his favorite? Yeah, that's junk. Excuse me. Oh, so you'd get 35% damage reduction if you had all of them broke. Okay. See here. Guns with torque. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of torque. And it gives us a bunch of cool modifiers. On reload guns, yeah, we're not really using that. Look at the modifiers. Guns with Ripper, yeah, we don't instantly refill when it's empty. Interesting, but not really worth it for us. Wait, hold on a second. So this gives me 520, we'll say 500 health over 13 seconds, every 18 seconds. And gives me 30% lifesteal. This, however, gives me almost no healing. Gives me 40 health over 8 seconds and 20 health up front. But, and that's every 12 seconds. But, which is the important part, increases all damage dealt by 30% and all damage taken, so it's enraged. I wonder if that applies to my forge drones. Because some of them are melee, but I don't know if they scale off my melee. And one of them will soon be ordnance. I don't, and we've got a shield to do the important bits for tanking for us. So this might go well for like a boss encounter. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And we aren't gonna junk it. Wait, where's their melee damage, lifesteal? Yeah, we'll favorite that. Alright, let's see here. We've got a sniper which we don't really use, if I'm being honest. I think we just need to get elements. Elements to deal with things. Alright, let's deal with shotgun. Let's do filter type shotgun. We only got one shotgun in here. Charges before full auto firing. What? I just want to see what this looks like. Oh. I thought it'd be a lot quicker because it said full auto. Not that. Alright, let's see. They're not like a compare. Yeah, there we go. So we've got a comparison, and the one we had was way better. So that one's junk. Get rid of the filter. Reset filter. Anything less than 200 is not worth. And ours does 259. Like right out of the gate. I can get rid of most of this. 275. $300 damage a pop. I'm not really using it for damage. I'm using it for the. I actually really that kind of build. Tactical knife launcher that I didn't like. Okay. All right. And we got a reward. What do we get? Skins. Okay. All junk. Anything good? Yeah. What about you? It is a torque. Now we need to go back. Because now we've got some. Oh, that was. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize I could turn that fast with the jump. Because I can turn this fast, but if I go, I don't know, it just looks cooler for some reason in my head. Yeah, I definitely like that. All right, take all items. Really? Just 2 greens? That's weird. I could have sworn that there should be more. Maybe it hasn't been long enough? Let's go see if our loot's still over there then, I guess. Still don't know what these rails are for. We don't have time for you small town bandits shenanigans. Sprinkler. Before we started the quest. The Rift Champion up there. I'm not entirely sure Rift Champions are worth. I mean, they probably are, because you know how fast we kill them. But the airship was definitely cool. Definitely a lot of loot. This guy had no loot. No loot. 1 green. Wasn't it over here? The heck? How did it get so far away? In purple light crepusculating? I don't know what crepusculating means. Yeah, our loot's still here. Or at least some of it. Looks like all of it, actually. Okay, I'm not going to pick up the greens anymore. It's all trash because I've already looked at it. It could be interesting, but our legendary outplays it. That. Yeah. Alright, let's go do this quest. Where the heck? No. Alright. That felt smoother. Here. Is there another airship of it somewhere? So. Alright. Let's skedaddle. Okay. Got a blue and a purple over here. Meteor, 50% maximum loaded ammo when calculating thrown damage. That's actually really good if I was doing a Meteor build. You know what? I'll take it. And I'll mark it as a favorite because that is very interesting. Because if we use that... Oh, wait. Where's my... game? Oh, I had to scroll up. Okay. Okay. Mark it as a favorite. I don't know why I have those greens. What am I? Okay.
This accursed console is inoperable.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Rookies in the Crimson Resistance must be resourceful in the field. Find another way in.
You mean like this,
Find another way in.
this wire
Here was
leading
I,
out of the
about to entreat
hole
console,
in the wall?
lord of all consoles to enter another console. Consolon works in mysterious ways.
Consolon. Oh. That's nifty.
You see? I knew you could do it.
Anything interesting?
Doubt
Nope.
me again. Now find that portrait.
Portrait. What's the portrait of? Gotta be important enough to claptrap to him to wind up. You know, it's clap. It could literally. Oh.
Well, this is just
Oh.
unseemly.
I understand now. Is a portrait of Moxie.
This woman is captivating. Who is she?
Oh, Mad Moxie. She's an old flame in the sense that she lit me on fire.
Why
one
is
time.
there a shock
Then
capsule
another
next to the
9 times.
bed?
Whew. Speaking of old
What you guys
flames,
getting up
your
to?
next task is to salvage the speech processor of a former ally and fellow claptrap unit, Veronica. Off case to the solar array.
I question the true gravity of this mission. Sent me out for a boudoir photo.
Oh, pictures don't do Moxie justice. She's got it all. Brains, business sense, boundaries. We spend hours just talking. We've had some crazy times, I'd say. And then she'd say, I told you, you're banned for life. Don't make me set you on fire again.
That actually sounds like something she would say too. That's great.
Or at least I tried. Most people just looked at her gazongas instead of listening to her gazongas.
Listening to her songs.
These clowns sure don't want you to get my stuff back. That or they're really bad hosts.
Anything out here? Before I do that, was there anything out here?
The Timekeeper's summons have returned.
Nothing's coming up on my ping, so I don't think I'll be missing anything. Gravity trap. Keep. The heck? It was like a laser beam. It was like a sniper. Is there a sniper out here somewhere? Honestly, yeah, we did pretty alright there.
There it is.
How am I supposed to get in there,
The
though?
haunting voice of my sweet Veronica. Just out of reach. Behind that very thick wall. Well, a true Crimson Resistance member can overcome any obstacle. I am not sure how, but you'll figure something out.
Perhaps that oversized laser might be of use.
Oh,
You're a genius.
the puzzle.
Which makes me a genius for recruiting you.
I don't think that's how that works.
Rest of the panels.
I need the order, and I do not like it.
No, that just goes back to the same thing. What can I turn, actually? I can't turn you. Aha. Yeah. I got it. Boom.
Open! Now
It's not a terribly hard puzzle, but it's
Oh,
it's simple and it didn't overstay its welcome, I suppose. And that should be it for that. One last shot, I guess.
Sadly, the laser blast damaged the processor.
Oh, what? Pick it up, rookie. Try Robo CPR. Give it one of your kidneys.
Robo
Claptrap, the processor belongs to eternity now.
I don't think my kidney would help.
Oh, I rebuilt Veronica from scratch to be my pal.
Bro, that was a weird visual bug.
Well, it turned out she had a say in that too, and she dropped me like a sack of skag turds. I'll bring her back anyway, would you? But before you do, I need you to retrieve one final item, rookie. A super valuable Crimson Resistance asset is being held at the tippy top of the facility. I would have rescued it myself, but apparently no one in the Order has heard of accessibility ramps.
Because he's a robot. Doesn't have legs. He's only got a wheel. But where does this go? It's just like, it's just random. Yeah.
The Timekeeper's servants have returned.
Have they? Have they, Amon? Oh, wait. This. Oh, that's cool. I can make my own little platform. Okay, I'm liking it.
Suddenly all is clear. This is no trading mission, but a reckoning with your past.
Sorry. Did you say something? I was still thinking about Veronica. See, after she dumped me, some scrapper bandits got to her, and the voice box was all they left. She didn't like me, but she kind of was like me. When you haven't had companionship in a long ever, it's easy to get confused. I just wish making friends was as easy as mechanical engineering.
Indeed. Making friends as an adult is one of the most formidable foes I have faced.
Actually, I was still talking. This whole dumb planet is new. No one knows about the cool stuff we did, and nobody has complimented my dance.
Got here. Greens? Come on.
Yeah, he's been in there a few months. I probably should have sent someone sooner, huh? Well, that's
I feel like he should have been able to leave.
That's all I really need anyway.
I have completed the last mask task. What shall I do with these items?
Bring everything back to me. I've got big plans. Big Crimson Resistance plans.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure you do, bud. Totally have
I'm gonna use all
big
this
plans.
stuff
I forgot I have to
make strike
hold
Pandora,
base
and all the good
5.
times I had there. That way, it'll be like I never left my friends behind, and the Crimson Raiders are still kicking with a new name, and nothing bad happened ever.
That is not healthy. Not healthy, Claptrap. Gotta move forward. Not moving on, but moving forward.
Claptrap, my friend. You must not lose yourself in the past.
Yeah.
Lest you deny yourself the present. Perhaps you can make new memories of Kairos.
What? But dwelling forever in the faded vestiges of a lost and unreachable past is the best way to live! Everyone knows
I get it.
that! Don't you
A
read?
jab at some of the fans who think that Borderlands 1 was the best Borderlands, and I'm not one of those people.
Maybe you're right.
I think Borderlands 2 was really good. I think Borderlands the pre-sequel was really good. Although the humor could have been a little less dry. Borderlands 3, the story was... The story was fine, if I'm being honest. It was the... I don't know, the streamer aspect of it. I don't know, it just felt weird. Also, what's her name? I can't remember her name for the life of me. I think it's because I blocked it out. Awful character. She was the one that replaced She was the little siren kid.
Slap him on the raft with the stuff you recovered for me.
I remember, yeah, her character was just awful, just whiny, like literally the worst kid imaginable, right? But I remember there was some cut content apparently about her. It was just like a whole bunch of like sketches that actually like gave her like fleshed out her character more, made her seem, you know, not as annoying but understandable. Like, I don't know, it made her character better. I think if they hadn't cut that content about her, she wouldn't have been as heated, I guess. Fish.
All right, I'm ready. Rookie, shoot the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the cycle
Those are
of
some
rebirth
fireworks.
kicks ass.
I feel weird. Like there's a hole in me, but not the bullet kind. It feels achy and warm, and it stings, but in a good way. It's nice. It wasn't what I expected, but you still saved the day. Like the true Crimson Resistance rookie I knew you could be. Thanks, Amon. You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
Would you be proud of me, Far Mother?
Hammer drones! Also loot. We have now officially unlocked hammer drones. It looks like I can still go into other trees. So that's good, because I kind of want to go into this tree. Alright, but here's the question. So I did a little digging. Apparently you only get 40 skill points, I think, is in this game. So 5, and then 10 for this level, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. That would leave me with 1 point. Which would give me enough for Gathering Storm again. But that would be a pure green tree. And I kind of want to do some mixing. Well, we'll see how this works. If it doesn't work like as expected, I guess, then we always swap it around to something else. The reason we picked Amon was because he had lots of synergy in his trees with melee melee action and gun damage. So the only reason we picked the green tree was because we got all 3, like in a nice little button, being the forge drones. But since they don't really proc detonations, all right, let's see. Go ahead and pop in the throwing knife. Favorite that because that's great. Gotta sneeze. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry about that. When you gotta sneeze, though. All right, let's see what it looks like.
My grenade calls for flesh.
All right. And how long does it last? That's not what I wanted to press. Yeah, here. This is fine. 25 seconds. It's got a cooldown. No. Frick. It's got a frickin' cooldown. What? Goodness. So because it's got a cooldown, there's literally no reason at all for me to use the throwing knife over our nuke charge. Because our nuke charge cooldown is less than 30 seconds, so we'll always have 100% uptime on the ability. Duration is 25 seconds, though. This could make it so that duration plus 8%. You'd have to get I don't know, like a 25%. You'd have to get all 5 and for this in order to be 100%. 100% uptime on the hammer drone, right? Except you'll only ever have one hammer drone because of the cooldown. You might have like 2 for like a couple seconds, but that such a bummer, man. I didn't realize it had a cooldown. I might go for this one instead. Because at least then we'll get 3. I guess the real why does it have? Because it does. No. Because you'd have to spend 11 points for it to be any. It's only got a 25% chance to detonate. It's not like they attack super fast. Yeah. I think we are going to do a different build then. Yeah, that kind of put it a hamper in our plans. I was expecting to spawn more hammer drones. Alright. Let's see here. Is there another way we can use the green tree? We could for skill hits and forge damage. But the only way my forge drones can critically hit is with this. And this only increases my damage dealt. This could be interesting, depending on how it goes. But that means we'd have to go all the way down into this tree, then grab this. So we'd skip the hammer drone. Maybe 5, 10, 15. 20 to unlock this row. Then 25. 30, 35, 40. Yeah, see, there's not enough. I do like the ordnance and action skill cooldown though. That's really interesting. I don't think we use the drones though. Yeah, I don't think we use the drones. Or at least not. We'll get 2 drones out of that, but 78 damage is really not all that cracked up. And this only does 21 damage. Decisions. Is there another way we can make this work? See, this would also be really good because it restores my shield and my ordnance cooldown, but it doesn't help the tempered ice cooldown. That's so dumb. Why is there a cooldown on this? I mean, I understand why, balance, right? But like, they could have made it a lot less than 30 seconds. They could have made like 15 seconds. At least you. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. See, and then the action skill damage and detonations would go hand in hand because they'd both restore. They'd both give me some sort of shield. Short of shield. And it gives me ordnance cooldown. Increased ordnance damage, detonation. Yeah, I don't think the drones are it, chat. I think the drones are it. The red tree's looking mighty spicy though. Because it already gives us a melee with the rocket punch. Got a cooldown of 50 seconds, but that can be worked around. Because this melee critical hit chance, maximum shield, good.